Hey, it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and also the voice behind your popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. In our second in the series, showing you different kitchen gadgets you can cook your turkey crown in, or if you're in America you would call it bone-in turkey breast. I'm doing the medium turkey today, which weighs in at 2.29 kilos. So not a bad size. And I'm going to do this baby in the Speedi, but I'm just hoping that the height on it's actually going to fit and I'm not going to burn the top of the turkey. So you're ready to watch and see how we do a Ninja Speedi turkey crown using the air fryer setting. Note when you're doing a turkey crown, just like a chicken, in an air fryer, it's recommended that you do not use butter because the butter just drips out and it makes it a lot more drier, and you have to keep checking on your turkey quite a lot, and then you end up having to cover it in foil because you can't flip it over and it becomes a nightmare. So that's why we recommend some extra virgin olive oil for your turkey instead, some nice seasonings, and of course this is what we're going to be using today on this turkey crown. So, shall we get started? First of all, seasonings. The seasonings of choice we've got parsley, we've got some dried thyme, dried paprika, garlic, good old salt and pepper. A nice easy mixture. So if you're not that confident doing a turkey, then this is a brilliant easy one for you to do this Christmas. And I know a lot of you have been asking me if I'll show you how to do one in the Ninja Speedi, so I thought this was a great example. And they say this feeds 5 to 7 people, so it's a perfect size, and you could, obviously you'd need to reduce the cooking time, do a small one in there as well. It's just totally up to you for what you fancy. And even if there's 2 of you, it's still nice to have some turkey sandwiches, some toasties and some baguettes and things made up of your leftovers. So, shall we get started? Right then, let's get the turkey unwrapped, shall we? Grab yourself a pair of scissors and let's check it out. I will get into this turkey. I just don't want to accidentally end up chopping up some of the breast. Look at this for a cute little medium one from Morrison's. Doesn't it look fabulous? Look at that. That is a good, decent sized one there. Right, let's get rid of this and the juices. Right, so there's your turkey. So now, shall we season it and get it on? So you might find it easier to do it that way or that way. I'm just going to put it to one side and then I can get the seasoning on the board and we can turn it in the seasoning. So we're going to start with the olive oil and then we can add the dried seasonings and then we can rub the turkey all over and get it going in the Speedi. So you want to start with a bit of oil, a good bit of parsley, some garlic salt but not too much because garlic powder can be really salty. So bear that in mind. Lots of paprika, some dried thyme, and then that is a beautiful mix to get started with. I also find it easy to do this on a plate, but with the turkey crown being quite big, sometimes it's better to do it on an oversized chopping board instead. So grab your turkey and then start getting that seasoning all over your turkey. And then you can do so bottom and then getting around the sides and then lapping up any bits that are stuck to the bottom. So if you look now, there's not that much left now on there, and it's just a really quick way to season your turkey. I mean, look at that, wasn't that quick? And look at how much we've got. Oh, look at my hands, very colourful. So chopping board to one side with the turkey still on it. And then get out your baby, your Speedi. I love a Speedi. And I know many of you are just starting your Speedi journey at the moment. And we did a 30 days dedicated to teaching you the basics of the Ninja Speedi. So do check that out on our YouTube channel because it is really good and useful. And we've also got 30 Days of the Speedi over at KitchenGadgetsClub.com as well as an ebook package, so don't forget to check that one out as well. But first, let's get back to this Speedi, shall we? So we're going to start like we do with the traditional chicken in there because it works. The method works so well, and that is where you cook it breast side down to begin with, and then you flip it over, because then it stops you with having a burnt turkey breast, and it also adds a lot of moisture to it because you're not cooking it just all the same way. And I found that whenever I cook a chicken and you just cook it in the air fryer just breast side up, it's really quite dry. So if you want a moist turkey and you don't want to have to keep doing stuff to it and coming back to it all the time, then this is the best way to do it. So grab your turkey, breast side down, and then pop it in your Speedi like that, and that's how it's going to go on. I know it doesn't look very pretty, does it? And then if yours is quite big, then you might have to push it down a bit, but it just depends on the size of your turkey. So then pop your lid down, turn it on, and you are looking for air fry, which is second down on this side. You're looking for 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit. And then we're going to go all the way up to 40 minutes and then press start. Introducing you to the complete multi-cooker cookbook, featuring all your favourite recipes, including chicken pie or risotto, soup, sponge pudding of course. And there is 125 delicious everyday recipes in here that you're just going to absolutely love. And then if you pop over to the back cover, you can see even more delicious recipes that are included, including our favourite Spanish potato casserole. We've got some nice vegetables going on. We've got lasagna in there. We've got granola and homemade yoghurt. And then of course, the best one of them all, teaching you how to do pork with crackling. And we've got many tips and tricks for using the probes. And of course, remember, all our cookbooks come with both metric and imperial measurements. And this is going to be the first multi-cooker cookbook that's traditionally published. So we're really pleased that they've chosen us to do this with. It's going to be an absolute honour to bring it to you. So don't forget to head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/books and pre-order yourself a copy. And we've beeped. That means we've done 40 minutes breast side down. So shall we check on this baby and see how it's doing? Oh wow, look at that. And we've got some lovely colour already going. But remember, it's on the bottom, so it's on a lot of the bits that you wouldn't touch anyway. And that's why it's always a good idea to do it breast side down as well, so that you're not getting an overly brown breast. So now what you can do is you can get a fork in, and then you can very carefully flick it over. That's what the breast side actually looks like, so it doesn't look too bad really. It's getting a lovely colour to it, and all the lovely fat that's dripped off is now on the breast, so this makes the breast taste even better. And then you just add a bit more salt to this side of it. And then we can continue cooking it. So shall we take an internal temperature, and then I can show you where we're actually at with your turkey. So grab out your thermometer. Stick it in. Aiming for some thick parts here, because you don't want undercooked turkey. And I'm going right in here. So at the moment it's at about between 55 and 57 Celsius, and it needs 70 or above to be fully cooked. So we don't actually have that much longer breast side up, and that's why you do the majority of it with the breast upside down, so that you're keeping that breast moist and it's not overcooking it. And this also means that you don't need to have to worry about adding the foil on top or coming back and checking on it all the time. It's just a brilliant hands-free way of cooking your turkey this Christmas, and then you can be using your other gadgets to get some of your side dishes on, and then it takes the stress out of your Christmas. So let's pop it back down and get it cooking again, shall we? Now for the next cooking time on it, I don't want to cook it for too long, so I'm just doing a short cook time so that we can keep an eye on it and we won't forget about it then. So 180 Celsius, 15 minutes, and then press start. And we've beeped! Oh, yes, turkey is looking fabulous now. I can't believe the lovely colour we're getting on it. Sometimes you're worried when your turkey breast is so high to the top of it that you're going to end up with it overly brown, but it's not done too bad. Though we have been keeping an eye on it, and we recommend you do the same, because this is quite high up because it's still got quite a bit of its turkey neck on it, so you can trim that down before cooking if you want. And then don't forget to keep doing your internal temperature, because even though we've done a certain size turkey, yours might be slightly smaller, slightly bigger, the breasts might be a little bit smaller or whatever, so just keep an eye on it. So internal temperature going all the way in, as long as it's stuck. 65 there, 63 there, 70 there, 70 there. So this sounds really weird, but this side is at 70, this side is at 65. So now it's done, it's 40-minute original cook time, it's done another 15 minutes. So now we just need to get the final bits up to 70 degrees or above, because part of it's 70 and the rest of it's still 65. So now we're going to reduce the temperature. So now pop your lid back down. So let's finish this turkey. So you're looking for 170 Celsius, that's 340 Fahrenheit. And then a cook time of 10 minutes, and then press start. So I've done an internal temperature and everywhere is above 70 now. So that means this bird is cooked. So now we can get the turkey out and allow it to rest, and then slice into it and just see how delicious it is. And of course, can you believe you can do a turkey crown in a Ninja Speedi? And also, we're using the air fryer setting, and there's not much difference between this and when I've done a turkey crown in your average air fryer, like your Philips air fryer or your Kasori. It's always been about an hour and 5 minutes, so this has been about the same. So for when you're following our cooking times and temperatures from our air fryer chart, note that they all work in the Speedi as well. So shall we get it out and put it to one side to cool? So you want to grab some foil so that you've got something for your turkey to rest on. It's quite juicy, so you want quite a bit of foil. And there's your turkey. Oh wow, doesn't that look fabulous? I can't believe how good that looks. One last look before we leave it to rest. So we've allowed our turkey to rest, and it's lovely. Looking at the lovely colour of it from it being cooked in the Ninja Speedi, or any air fryer really, but I just wanted to show those with the Ninja Speedi that you can actually do your turkey in there this Christmas. Doesn't it look amazing? I just love the colour on it, it's just so lovely. So shall I slice it? Oh wow, look at that. That's just how easy and simple it is to cook your turkey in the Ninja Speedi, allowing it to rest, and it's just such a simple recipe for cooking your turkey. And I bet you want to do a turkey like that now, so don't forget to follow along to the recipe. I'll also upload it onto KitchenGadgetsClub.com so that you've got a step-by-step photos and measurements of everything, and then you can follow it along at home yourself. And a Merry Christmas from us all here at Kitchen Gadgets Club. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube video. It feels so amazing that you've stuck around to the end. And of course, that must mean that you like our videos. So why not also follow us on social media? You can find us at the Kitchen Gadgets Club on Facebook and on Pinterest, TikTok. We're Kitchen Gadgets Club. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And you can also find us at KitchenGadgetsClub.com, where we have a membership that shares brand new kitchen gadget recipes every week. And we also have lots of great ideas, resources, tips and tricks. And we are an ovenless kitchen, so we teach you exclusively how to cook with kitchen gadgets. And a ciao for now.